Hello guys, my name is Sharif and today I'll show you how to mount a logical volume. In the previous video I'll show you guys how to create a logical volume. So we have three ways to mount a logical volume. We can mount a logical volume with the name, the absolute path of the logical volume, the UUID or the label. So let's start with the absolute path of the logical volume. So LVS, confirm. So I have LV test 1 and LV test 2. So to mount it, I open to mount it first. I'll create a file system. Make st4/dev mapper vgtest LV test 1. So I'm creating the file system on the LV test 1 logical volume. So it's done. Now let's create the mount point. Let's say LV1. So to mount it, I open the file fs tab, go to the last line and add a new line. So /dev mapper vgtest LV test 1. So the second part is the mount point LV1. The third is the file system type. The fourth is default. The fourth is the permission, and 1, 2. So to confirm it, I'll run the command dev-h to see if the logical volume is mounted. It's not mounted. So to mount it, I just run the command mount-a. And now to confirm it, dev-h to confirm it. So this is my first logical volume. It's mounted in /lv1. So this is how you can mount a logical volume with the absolute path of the logical volume. The second method is to mount it with the UUID. So first of all, let's create a file system on the second logical volume that I created. So /dev vgtest LVtest 2. So now I'll create the mount point LV2. So to see the UUID of the disk or the logical volume, I run the command ls id block id /dev mapper vgtest LVtest 2. So this is the UID, so I can redirect it to fs tab. So let me just open the fs tab file. So here I will delete everything and leave the UID. So this is the UID. The next step is the mount point, the file system type, the permission, default 1 and 2. So let me verify it. So it's not mounted. So to mount it, mount-a to mount everything that is inside fs tab, mount-a, and dev-h to confirm it. So this is my second logical volume, vgtest LVtest 2. So I have only 2 logical volume. Let me create the third logical volume. So LV create -l, let me just give 100 megabyte -n LV test 3 it comes from LV test. Okay, so I'll create a file system on it. Make fs-ext4 /dev mapper vgtest lvtest3. I'll create a mount point lv3. So here I want to mount it with the label. So I want to come e2 label /dev mapper vgtest lvtest3. Oh, sorry. So let's say is backup. So to verify it, so backup. So to mount it, I open the file fs tab, and I'll scroll to the last line and add a new line. So I'll put label, and I put my label inside backup. So the second part is the mount point lv3, the file system type, the permission default 1-2. So let me see if it's mounted already. No, I don't have lvtest3 yet. So let's mount it. Mount -a to mount it, and df-a to verify it. So I just mounted the lvtest3 with the label. So this is how you can mount a logical volume. In the next video, I'll show you guys how to reduce and extend a logical volume. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye.